Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna do a little challenge video for you guys. Yes, a challenge video. Yes, I know it's been a while, but I'm gonna do my makeup full face with a beauty blender. I use my beauty blender like for my concealer on my eyes and stuff, but it was clean earlier this morning, I swear. On that note, we're just gonna use it as she is, cute and all. This is the beauty blender. You could purchase her at Sephora. She works really good. Also guys, please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this, and leave a like. So let's see how this goes. I applied moisturizer already. Basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to apply some primer. This is my Becca Primer. This is the First Light priming filter. So it's a really good primer. It's like a little purple substance, and I like it because it's not oily. It's good for all skin types. So I'm just gonna apply it on my face with my fingers. Okay my love, so for foundation I'm gonna use Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Nude. So we're gonna apply her foundation on the back of my hand and just kind of like dot it on. I forgot to mention that I did dampen my beauty blender before I started filming this video, so be sure to dampen your beauty blender. It is gonna work better. Pretty much have a flawless finish. The only tip that I'm going to tell you guys is when I apply my foundation, sometimes I forget that it's like sitting on the back of my face, so I'll go and I'll blend on the back of my face. So just to make sure that everything is like blended well. For contour, I like to use my NARS foundation stick. This is in the shade New Orleans. I'm going to just contour the sides of my face. But we're just gonna blend it with this little side right here, and I'm gonna kind of like clench it. I'll use the beauty blender to blend my contour. The nice thing about it is if you put on a lot of product, that it'll kind of soak it up a little bit. So you could just pat that on. I find that patting leaves a more flawless airbrush effect. Alright love, so we're gonna do the nose. Getting under my chin as well. Just needs to be blended enough to the point where it's not a dark line under there. Now I'm looking a little bit less ghostly, which is nice. So we're gonna go into concealer. On that note, I'm gonna use Milk Concealer, and I'm just gonna draw it under my eyes. I'm nervous for the powder products, like I said. I'm just highlighting the center of my face. Just what's necessary to highlight. I don't think it's necessary really to highlight anything else at this point. I learned as a makeup artist, I just like to get my makeup done with the most essential steps possible, because when you do what's essential, then everything else you could just add on. But if you're in a rush and you don't have time to do everything, you want to look good. So if you do what's essential, you know, you're not gonna look half done, you're not gonna look funny. Like you could highlight, you know, your cupid's bow under your cheekbones and things like that, but as a makeup artist I just don't want to waste my time or my product, so it's just better to do what is essential. I'm gonna get are you guys ready for this part? I'm gonna get my Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer. This is the shade Rich Amber, and I'm a little bit nervous because I don't want it to look clunky and muddy, and I feel like that's what it's gonna do, but we're gonna try, we're gonna see. So I'm just gonna apply where I would usually apply. Girl, I'm nervous about this one. The beauty blender could do powders though. What? Who knew? I feel like I figured this out before and I'm just acting surprised. But if you ever watched my beauty blender versus brush video, I think I did a full face of powders on one side of my face. So this is still new. We're gonna go under the face with that same contour shade. Why use a brush when you could use your beauty blender for your full face and it looks good? Guys, I don't know if it's fair to say this, but I do feel like I'm gonna fix my ring light right now. Super bright. I do feel like my bronzer is looking better than ever. I do want you guys to take a look at it. It just looks good. It doesn't look muddy at all. It looks super flawless. But anyways, let's get on to the blush. So for blush, I have to clean my beauty blender after this. For blush, I'm going to use just a Dior blush. This is just a loose little blush. And I'm just going to use this on my cheeks. I do like the way the Beauty Blender applies blush. It applies it really soft, really gentle, and really cute. Blush on, and I'm loving it. So for setting powder, we're gonna use my all-time favorite, and it's by Fenty. It's the best powder ever. I just freaking love it, and this is in the shade Banana. It has a little powder puff that I like to use, but I told you guys that I would use the Beauty Blender today, so we're gonna use the Beauty Blender. I'm just gonna set. In the areas that I would usually set at. I don't know how I'm gonna brush this off. I'm not gonna brush this off. I'm just gonna push it in. So now I'm done setting. That's how it looks. I'm just gonna do some highlight. And for highlight, I'm gonna use Becca. She's all crushed up. Like, she is all crushed up. Before I highlight, I'm gonna use my Farsali Rose Gold Setting Mist. Up a Becca highlighting powder, but we're just going to use her. This is in the shade Champaign Pop. Very pretty. Tip, the little tip here, and we're highlighting. It looks pretty good, pretty natural. I like the way that it looks. So I do like the gleam. Oh, it's shining. Guys, I need better camera quality, but if you're watching me now, just know that I'm gonna remember you forever, and I won't forget you when I have a better camera. So I'm done with my face makeup. For my lips, I'm gonna use a little Fenty mini lipstick in the shade Grisselda or Grisselda. I don't know how to say it. Yeah, Grisselda. And I'm just gonna apply this. The final results of my full face using only a beauty blender. I do appreciate you guys watching this video. If you guys had fun watching it, leave me a comment down below. If you guys like me and my channel, just please subscribe. I would really greatly appreciate it. I am trying to build my YouTube, so if you guys have any friends, feel free to share this video with them as well. I really appreciate you guys watching. I will be making more videos like this one if you guys are interested. So I do appreciate you and your time and your watching. And this is the final look. But I am pretty happy with it. I think it looks pretty good and I'm loving it. Alright, you guys. Bye.